Hi, happy fall. I'm Kate from Agave Marie Botanicals, and today I want to share with you how to make your own wreath base for an everlasting floral wreath. I think it's just super fun to do this. You can get forage materials. This is kiwi vine, which I'm lucky enough to have my own kiwi here in zone 7. And then I also have some wisteria. And wisteria is super fun and viney, which some of you may have, as well as grape. And I have a few table grapes. This is the Concord grape, which is amazing to eat, but it's also really fun. It has these nice curly bits on it. You may have Virginia creeper in your area or wild grape. So anything works, and everything has its own just little character and fun to experiment with. So we're gonna go for it here. I'm gonna show you how I do this. There's a lot of ways, and I think you can just experiment. I like to wrap the material a little bit around itself before I start wrapping it around my form. So I've made these forms just out of nails and plywood. I find it's easier not to have the heads on the nails because then it doesn't catch. And you can make different size ones. And so now that I'm wrapped, I'm going to wrap it around the wreath base. And before I do that, I'm going to cut a piece of wire. And I love this raffia covered wire. I don't remember what it's called, but I'll have some notes on my blog with the products that you need to buy. So sometimes it's helpful to soak your materials before you put them together. But if it's the end of the season, say October, November, usually things are pliable and juicy enough to use. And I'm just basically working these around so it forms a circle. I'm kind of twisting it. Sometimes the tendrils are really actually great to use. And this isn't your final chance to do this, it's just kind of the first go, so you can do a lot of the fine-tuning later. But generally you just want them to all kind of get together like that. And then I'll use my little piece here. Sometimes you don't even need this, but this one really wants to kind of punch out over here, so I'm trying to tuck them in. Sometimes what happens is you have all of the thick branches on one end, which I don't recommend. So here we're going to wrap this with a little twine covered in wire, and you are going to be good to go. So there's your wreath. Happy making.